Bonjour, mon ami, je les gens. It seems as though we can't stop, I should say, with bullshit news coming out of the woodworks. What I really need is more Twilight. Apparently, someone must have heard my request that I never put in, and now Twilight is coming back to the entertainment industry because we just haven't had enough of Twilight yet. No, 5 movies, 5 shitty, long, boring, uninteresting, non-entertaining movies wasn't enough. No, now we need 5 short films made by fans based upon the characters of the universe of Twilight. And that's pretty much what they're doing. And I guess they're saying the main issue is that there's not enough women in the entertainment industry, but really, no, the problem with the entertainment industry is that there's not enough. It's not that there's not enough women, is that we don't have enough actors. We don't have enough good actors. We got too many fucking bimbos, baby faces, people that look the part but can't fucking do it. Kristen Stewart is a bimbo. Megan Fox is a bimbo. Scarlett Johansson, on the other hand, is not as much of a bimbo. At least she can fucking act to some degree. She's not terrible. The thing is, though, is that the actors we have now, the only ones that are good are the ones that are the older ones. There are a few young ones that are good, but most of the good ones are old, and eventually they're going to stop acting, and that's going to leave the younger generation of actors to come in and take up the reins, and I just don't feel like they're up to cut or up to snuff. But with this is exactly what people need to start off this year's fucking October. More pussification of the vampire mythos by more Twilight. Thankfully, these movies are not going to fucking show up to the theaters. These are little short films on Facebook, so, you know, you can fucking have that shit. I'm not going to watch them. I've given Twilight a chance, too, even back when it was, I guess, real popular in social media and whatnot, and really a trending topic. I saw it to be rather generic before I gave it a chance, and it was even more generic than I thought. And boring. I could not survive the first fucking movie. So I don't see there a point to be me watching any others of the movie, and most people are like, oh, well, the book's better. Yeah, well, if you love attention to detail and all the little fine fucking things where, the strings on her shirt were loosened slightly more than they showed them in the movie, or the shirt she's wearing was a different color, or he wasn't wearing a shirt at all, or he was wearing the pendant, and he was down on one knee, and in the book he was down on 2 knees. No one cares. Still a shitty, boring love story that uses the fact that vampires as a plot device just to bait people in. If you take that supernatural element away, the writing is about as terrible as you can see. It is biased for people to think that it's good just because it's vampires, because a vampire story is always a good love story, and this is not a good love story. Okay, it is about as jaded and uninspiring as you can possibly expect. I've nailed this shit into the coffin, no pun intended. I've nailed this shit into the coffin enough, and we're tired of Twilight. I really didn't want to make this video, but I was too unnerved to not say something in the process. So I figured, get it off my chest. Hopefully we don't get any more of Twilight, but we probably will, whether it be another movie. And I had heard a few years back they were supposed to be making another book from the standpoint of view of Edward, since the others were from the standpoint of Bella, which is not a great character. I pity every fucking girl that read those books and thinks Bella as being a good character. I just recently read a supernatural romance novel with a better main character, despite the fact that she's not my favorite character. I like the other characters. But even still, Twilight has a following, and this is going to be dumped back into our lives, unfortunately. Just like Snooki having a spawn. Ugh. So many things that we try to shut out from our minds that exist just to go on with our day. This being one of them. Aux gens revoir, mostly Milanese, to much of my delight, that they make no more of these fucking movies.